Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. A little different video here. I don't really have any gun to share with you today. I just wanted to kind of recap this past year, 2024, and kind of talk about my plans and goals for 2025. 2024 was a heck of a year here. We moved more high quality iron through this shop than I ever expected to touch, much less own a large portion of. We did a lot of great work for some consignment customers, I feel, both offering them a good value in consignment fees and offering them a well-marketed item that got full potential in the marketplace at sale. We continue to strive to offer that. This past year, I don't have the number in front of me, but I would wager there were a few hundred consignment guns that went through this shop, which is a lot for what is really just me and my wife here in the shop. Certainly looking at adding some staff. I'm not sure that'll happen in 2025, but it is something is front of mind, certainly. 2024 was a year of a lot of firsts. I started doing these YouTube videos to share some of the nicer guns that come across my desk here, largely focusing on custom guns, and I've shared some stock pieces too, but mostly just important guns as I see them. I'm not a collector myself. I have a collection, but it is largely user pieces. I have a lot of customized handguns of my own that I use and enjoy as they were intended when they were built. But I do help a lot of collectors find pieces for their collection, be it a stock factory piece that's just hard to find, or they want the best condition, or those unique custom pieces. You know, a guy wants a Jim Hogue master grade gun. I go out there and try to find him one. And so the YouTube channel's doing well. I've enjoyed it. It's a great way for me to catalog these guns so I can go back and kind of relive the memory, and also kind of rehearse my studies on the guns. I try to share some history and some facts as I understand them in the videos, and it's good for me, just like taking notes, to go back and watch those videos, so that I don't have to relearn that information every time I touch a piece by a certain main builder. So that was 2024. Big year here. It was a year that kept me away from the bench a lot, which is something I intend to remedy through some processes here internally, and like I said, trying to perhaps look at adding some staff in 25 or 26. I really do appreciate my custom build customers greatly and their patience and understanding that you know, I'm just a young guy trying to figure this out, figure out the best way to feed my family and grow this business. Very early on, late 25 will be 9 years in business on my own, and very early on I realized that just paying your bills off of building guns is not an easy recipe, and it's not a recipe for a peaceful home either, because you're waiting on those big paychecks very sporadically, and you're relying on your own ability to focus at the bench and turn out top level work, and all of those chips falling into place, and a finisher not being behind, and thus screwing up your payday, and also just all of the things that come with building these old Colts that may turn a 3-hour job into a 3-day job. And so I continue to strive to get more hours at the bench and build as good a gun as I can, as efficiently as I can. That's going to be a big focus for me in 2025. Another one will be continued streamlining of the listing and sales process. You'll note there's a link in the description on this video for our email list we started. I just started playing with it last week, but we do intend to start notifying customers of new inventory and any shop announcements via email list. I had a couple guys ask, why do you need this much information for an email list? And the fact is, I don't know what information I do need. There are some optional fields, and frankly, if you don't trust me with your name and address and phone number, you weren't going to buy anything from me anyway, because I need all of that information to sell you a gun. So it is what it is. I'm not selling your information. It's information I think will be useful to have on file, and is information that's necessary to have on file if you want to be a customer here anyway. If you don't want to be a customer here, don't waste the slot on my email list. That being said, sign up for the email list if you want to keep tuned in on new inventory drops. I'll continue to use the shorts format here on YouTube to kind of announce new arrivals. And we have squared off a piece of the website to list more standard inventory. I did have the special reserve section on there for custom items. And I intend to continue that. I'm not sure if it will stay a separate block from the normal inventory or if it'll be a sub block of the inventory section. Still working on that. I'm not a web designer, and I haven't found one to hire yet. So that's just something I continue to tinker with and look at the design layout and see if it is pleasing to me, a gun buyer myself, and makes sense. What else in 2025? So we're gonna try and push some more KGB customs out the door. We are going to do the email list. We're going to list some guns on our website. We're going to continue working with Gunbroker. We've done a ton of business with them the last few years, because I don't tolerate inventory sitting around very long. I will do my best to sell it person to person, so to speak, on my website or on 1911addicts.com. But at the end of the day, if inventory is not finding a home through my usual audience, I do post a lot of guns to auction to move that inventory out and find out what the market will bear on it. And so a lot of our auctions are penny auction, no reserve auctions, because the idea with moving it to Gunbroker generally is to turn it green. It's not to just advertise it in a different place. A lot of guys use Gunbroker as a classifieds. The starting bid will be what they want for the gun, and that is what it is. I try to use it just as an auction format myself. Well, that's probably about enough rambling for now. I appreciate you guys for following along. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this information with any gun friends, gun nerds that you know. Certainly check out the email list. I'll probably be sending an email out as early as this evening with some new inventory that came in. And keep an eye on our website and the YouTube channel here for further announcements. The email list will also be used for other shop announcements as they seem worthy of announcement. That's about all I have for right now. I hope all of you have a very happy and blessed 2025. I appreciate you all for following along and supporting this small business. Thank you.